Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum to all. Welcome to Virtual Learning System of Pakistan International School Time. Dear students, today we are going to start chapter 26, Safety in the Home. So you all open your books and come on page number 100. First of all, we read this chapter, Safety in the Home. We talked about traffic accidents in chapter 22. Many people are hurt or killed every year on the roads and streets of Pakistan. But accidents can happen indoors too. Many young children are accidentally hurt when playing in their homes. How do these accidents happen? A housewife is a busy person. She has to do all the work in the home. Sometimes she is careless. She puts a pot containing hot water where a little child can reach it. Then she goes out of the room. The little child reaches up and drags the pot towards him. The hot water spills over him, and the mother hears the cry of pain and rushes into the room. But it is too late. Crying with pain, the children is taken to hospital in an ambulance. See here in this picture, the little child reach up and drags the pot towards him. The hot water spills over him. See, accidents like this ought not to happen. We should be more careful. Pots and pans containing hot water or other hot liquids should not be put where small children can reach them. Small children ought not to be left where there is danger. Many other accidents happen. Kerosene lamps are sometimes knocked over by children playing in the home. The kerosene spills out of the lamp and burns. Soon the whole flat is burning. A heater should be put in a place where it cannot be knocked over. Next is all things which can cut and are dangerous. Sharp knives and scissors should be put away where children cannot reach them. Small children should not be allowed to play with them. When you are using a knife or pair of scissors, you should not hold them in your hand. While you are talking, you may accidentally push the point of the knives or the scissors into someone's eye and make him blind. See, electricity is always dangerous. Electricity can keep us warm or cool and it can cook our food, but it can also kill us. You should never touch any electric wire if it is switched on. Switch it off first. Look at the picture. The little boy is behaving very stupidly. He is pushing something into the hole where the electricity is. What has happened? He has been given a big fright. Perhaps he has been badly hurt. He may have to go to hospital. Next is medicines make us better when we are ill. But if we take the wrong medicine, it can make us ill or kill us. Sometimes grown up people are careless. They leave medicines in places where children can reach it. The children find it and swallow it. Then they are very ill. Perhaps they die. Grown ups should put medicine away. Children should not put things in their mouths. They should ask their father or mother first. People, grown ups, and children are often hurt when they fall over. The skin of bananas, oranges, and other fruits are very slippery. You should not throw them onto the ground. If you do, someone may step on them and slip down. They may break a leg or an arm. Sometimes people leave boxes or other things in dark passages. Where people walk, they do not see the boxes. They trip over them. Another accident has happened. So, this one is very necessary. You must be careful at home and do the safety at home. So, let's start exercise. Our first exercise is choose the ending that given the best meaning. First one is a housewife is a man, woman, children or baby. So answer is a housewife is a woman. A housewife is a woman. Number 2, accidents do not happen if people are careful, careless, grown up or dangerous. Accidents do not happen if people are careful. Number C. Kerosene is dangerous because it is slippery, it is hot, it smells badly, it burns easily. So, kerosene is dangerous because it burns easily. Number 4, the boy in the picture at the bottom of page 100 is playing with fire, electricity, kerosene, or hot water. The boy in the picture at the bottom of page 100 is playing with electricity. Number 5, a banana skin is dangerous because it can make people ill, trip people, cut people, or make people slip. So, banana skin is dangerous because it can make people slip. Again, we repeat a housewife is a woman. Number B, accidents do not happen if people are careful. Number C, kerosene is dangerous because it burns easily. Number D, the boy in the picture at the bottom of page is playing with electricity. Number E, a banana skin is dangerous because it can make people slip. So this is exercise number 1. You complete on book. Exercise number 2, read the examples and then change them in the same way. It's very easy. You have a sentence. You should try to stop accidents. You change like this. You ought to try to stop accidents. Should change into ought. Number 2, we should keep hot water away from small children. We ought not to keep hot water away from small children. Number 3, we should keep kerosene lamp in safe place. We ought to keep kerosene lamp in safe place. Number 4, number D, children should not to play with sharp things. Children ought not to play with sharp things. Next is children should not to touch electric heaters. Children ought not to touch electric heaters. Just should convert into ought. We should put medicine away in a safe place. We ought to put medicine away in a safe place. We should keep passages clear. We ought to keep passages clear. So, this is your exercise number 2, part A. Exercise number 2, part B. We should not to put hot water where children can reach it. You change like this. We ought not to put hot water where children can reach it. Number 2, we should not to put kerosene lamps where they can be knocked over. We ought not to put kerosene lamp where they can be knocked over. We should not to let children play with knives or scissors. You ought not to let children play with knives or scissors. We should not to be careless with electricity. We ought not to be careless with electricity. Next is you should not to leave medicines where small children can reach it. You ought not to leave medicines where small children can reach it. You should not to throw fruit skin on the to the floor. You ought not to throw fruit skin on the floor. We should not to leave things where people can trip over them. We ought not to leave things where people can trip over them. It's also very easy, should not convert into ought not. Next exercise is exercise number 4, make replies like the one below. You have example, I would like something to read, please. In a bracket you have word a newspaper. You change like this, here is a newspaper for you to read. Next is I would like something for my dog to eat, please. In a bracket you have word a bone. You change like this, here is a bone for your dog to eat. So first one is I would like something to eat, please. In a bracket you have word an orange. Here is an orange for you to eat. Number 2, I would like something to drink, please. In a bracket you have word a cup of tea. You change like this, here is a cup of tea for you to drink. Number 3, I would like something for my brother to read, please. In a bracket you have word a book. Change like this, here is a book for your brother to read. Number 4, I would like something to do, please. In a bracket you have word some work. Write like this, here is a some work for you to do. This one is not, it's by mistake written. Next is number 5, I would like something for my sister to wear, please. In a bracket we have word a dress. Change like this, here is a dress for your sister to wear. Number 6, I would like something to write with, please. In a bracket you have word a pen. Here is a pen for you to write with. Number 7, I would like something to spend, please. In a bracket you have word a rupee. Change like this, here is a rupee for you to spend. So this is your exercise number 4. After this, you take out your workbook and come on page number 54. Write the sentence again using should for ought to and ought to for should. First one, I think you ought to stop now. I think you should stop now. Number 2, I don't think you should tell her about it. I don't think you ought to tell her about it. Number 3, he ought to speak more slowly. He should speak more slowly. Number 4, they ought not to make so much noise. They should not make so much noise. Next is we number 5, this school should have a bigger playground. This school ought to have a bigger playground. Number 6, we ought not to put hot things where children can reach them. We should not put hot things where children can reach them. Number 7, we ought to brush our teeth twice a day. We should brush our teeth twice a day. Number 8, children should not play in the street. Children ought not to play in the street. Number 9, children ought not to play with sharp things. Children should not play with sharp things. Number 10, we should help other people when we can. We ought to help other people when we can. Number 11, accidents should not happen. Accidents ought not to happen. Last is we ought not to throw rubbish on the ground. Change like this, we should not throw rubbish on the ground. So this is your workbook page 54. Workbook page 55, you have joined the sentences. She is looking for a book, full stop. She wants to read it. You change like this. She is looking for a book to read. It's very easy. Will you lend me your scissor? Question mark. I want to cut this piece of paper. Will you lend me your scissor to cut this piece of paper? Question mark. Number 3. Here is some money. Full stop. You can buy some ice cream for us all. So change like this. Here is some money to buy some ice cream for us all. Number 4. Here is a map. Full stop. I will show you the way to Lahore. Here is a map to show you the way to Lahore. Number 5. I want a match. I full stop. I want to light a fire. I want a match to light a fire. Simple. Number 6. He wants 1 rupee. Full stop. He wants to buy a stamp. He wants 1 rupee to buy a stamp. Number 7. Here is a pen. Full stop. You can write with it. Here is a pen to write with. Number 8. She is looking for a warm coat. Full stop. She wants to wear it in the winter. She is looking for a warm coat to wear in the winter. Next is number 9. I want a piece of paper and an envelope. I full stop. I want to write a letter. I want a piece of paper and an envelope. Full stop. I want to write a letter. Number 9. I want a piece of paper and an envelope to write a letter. Number 10. Here is a box with a lock. Full stop. You can keep your things in it. Number 10. Here is a box with a lock to keep your things in. Number 11. I need a piece of cloth. Full stop. I must bandage this cut on his leg. Answer is I need a piece of cloth to bandage this cut on his leg. And the last sentence is let's go to the zoo. Full stop. We can see all the animals. Let's go to the zoo to see all the animals. So this is your page number 55 on workbook. Dear students, I hope you understand all these exercises. So your homework is you read chapter 26 3 times and do exercises on notebook and in workbook, page 55, 54 and 55 completed. Okay, dear students, best of luck.